Hello everyone, it's your boy aznzc with another Overhit video. Today we're gonna talk about gears and equipment. I don't know how long this is gonna be. Hopefully you guys just bear with me. We're gonna start off with weapons. First of all, excluding elemental weapons, as you can see, let's compare a level 40 elemental weapon versus a level 40 normal weapon. So as you can see right here, a maximum elemental weapons attack is 976 compared to the normal one of 764. It's a significantly better. So just keep that in mind. All elemental gears are better than normal gears. Okay, so let's go down the list of weapons. So in my personal opinion, the best weapon to focus on, if you have the choice to, is actually this weapon right here, the hammer. March self-indulgence of. The reason why is because this weapon gives you crit rate increase, as you can see, and I also rolled a blue sub crit rate. So this weapon gives me a 6.51% extra crit rate percentage. So this is really well. Another worth mentioning weapon for healers will be this one right here. It's called World's Vendor, and it gives you a healing ability. Of course, ideally your substats will also get healing ability also if you get the proper subs. Some of the weapons that I think are absolutely not worth building is probably these right here. Status effect success rate might be good for units that have buffs, but chances are you're better off with crit rate, personally. But this could have some niche builds that you could use. This one for accuracy percentage, I don't see it being that useful unless we learn more about it later on. This Crystal Skull, absolutely garbage. Its primary stats is a flat attack, so it's pretty worthless. I think that's it for all the normal weapons I have. Let's go with armor. The best armor is by far this set right here, Armor of Valkyries. The reason why is because its primary stats is basically taken damage reduction rate, which is probably one of the only way of damage mitigation in this game. And then the other ones, like this one, Blessing of the Silver Fox, pretty garbage, flat defense. So don't focus on this set. Moon Rope does have some sort of niche effect for tanks that you want to, or maybe like healers or etc. You don't want to get CC'd. This might be useful for niche use. This one is probably ideal for maybe potentially for your tanks slash healers support units that are in the back line. That's what I will use this set for. This one I've seen a lot of use in frontline tanks, where if you're blocking an attack, you basically do no damage to that unit. Even though it's a low percentage, I think it has some good RNG effects. And that's it for armor. And let's go with the accessories. Personally, I think there's only two accessories that are actually really good. Number one is this one right here, Green Flower. Its primary sub is Pierce Rate. No, technically it's 3. Take that back. So this Pierce Rate I think is pretty good for subs. And then this one right here, Honors of Thieves, where you get more crit damage and plus rate percentage. That's also really well. And then finally we have one of my favorite, basically Cataclysm. It's basically the only cooldown reduction ring. I think if you get a quad roll of cooldown reduction, that is quite significant, and that could be potentially cooldown percentage could be 6.55. So if you get 3 of those, that's almost about 18 to 20 if you get some good rolls. So there's a lot of room for 20% cooldown reduction without the primary skill of skill cooldown reduction. And some of the ones that are not worth building is probably Black Lotus. It basically have a flat pierce damage, and of course the worst of all is the Whisper of Shirasawa, where you get the max HP. As you can see, I have plenty of those that roll pretty horribly. And the general rule of thumb for subs for me right now is just basically, if I get 2 gold roll and a blue roll, I try to max it, because right now in the beginning of the game, those are probably the best rolls that you will get. Doesn't really matter about the subs, I think, because you can't really be selective early game. Maybe mid games that will change. Hopefully this video was helpful. If it was helpful, feel free to give it a thumbs up or subscribe below, or leave a comment below if you have any kind of questions or inquiries about any future videos or any kind of questions that you have. And I also link my Discord and Twitch below. Feel free to follow that or ask me questions there. You guys have a good one, and see you on the next video.